Harbor, we had the intelligence before it actually happened, but we didn't act on it, and they bombed Pearl Harbor, and we lost a lot of lives and a lot of ships and a lot of planes just because we delayed. It's war. You can't delay. If you're about to be attacked and you know you're about to be attacked, you have to go first. You can't wait for them to attack you and then go.
Okay. You know, abortion is a very controversial issue. So, Senator McCain, do you agree with Roe versus Wade, or what's your stance on abortion?
I believe we need to repeal Roe versus Wade. It's not a federal matter. Abortion should be handled by the states, although I am against abortion, and I myself adopted a child. I believe in life, pro-life. You can't, I just can't take away life of children before they have a chance. So repeal Roe versus Wade and then leave it up to the states. But once it's to the states, I hope that families can strengthen the morals and, you know, talk amongst themselves and hopefully, you know, make better choices on abortion and eventually get rid of it.
I'm against the reversal of Roe versus Wade. I believe that a woman has a choice in such a matter, and it'd be very complicated. If we were to say that all abortions absolutely were illegal, there might be some special cases like rape. You know, what are you going to do with that? But if the girl's underage, she might not want to go through that. They should have a choice, and I think that it's very cloudy because if abortion was illegal, my question would be, what would be the punishment for the woman? I mean, if a woman chooses to do this, is she going to be thrown in jail? Is she going to have go in front of a trial? I mean, what's going to happen to the woman? Is she going to treat it just like killed someone, go to jail for, 20 years or so? It's not going to work. A woman has her choice in all say in the matter.
We have a question from the audience.
With Iran getting closer to making atomic weapons and speaking against and continuing to defy the European Union, what are your plans to deal with Iran before they attain weapons of mass destruction?
Repeat the question one more time? Sorry.
Iran is getting closer to making atomic weapons, and they're continuing to defy what the European Union says when they say to stop trying to make, to stop nuclear research. What are your plans to try and stop them from attaining weapons of mass destruction, so that if they decide that they want to attack the U.S. or Israel, as the president has said that he has plans to do, what are your plans to stop them from doing that?
If they're going against, I assume, what they said they would do, and if they're making nuclear weapons, we can't allow that to happen. We have to stop it at all costs. That's that it doesn't get any worse than nuclear weapons and nuclear power. If they hold these weapons, I believe what we first need to do is try and cut off ties, like from China and other places, to cut off their economy and force them to stop in order for them to open back up. If not, we have to take control of the matter. We can't let them have nuclear powers like that and nuclear weapons ready to attack Israel or the United States of America.
It's true that Iran has had nuclear research throughout the years, but in the past decade, the United States actually had a report that said that they suspended all nuclear research this actual decade. Now, in the terms of should we stop them, I don't think we should be the policemen of the world. If they have an issue with Israel, they have to seek it out diplomatically. But it's while nuclear weapon, when you think nuclear power, you think, okay, this is nuclear weapons from blowing to bits. But if everything's done carefully, nuclear power is actually a very clean resource. Once you think, okay, nuclear power blows someone up, it's actually very fuel. If we had some reactors, if nothing happens like in the past, That's a very clean source of energy. But and I'm happy to say that, okay, Iran's going to, use nuclear power to fund a weapon to blow Israel off the map, then that's
Another question from the audience? Go ahead.
Alright, this is back to abortion. I personally am against it, but you want to get rid of it, but wouldn't that put a lot of people out of jobs, like abortion clinic workers? Like, you're talking about tax cuts to stimulate the economy and everything, but what you're talking about is eliminating jobs and, I guess, reducing the economy.
There are plenty of jobs for our economy. I think the repeal of abortion isn't going to have a huge effect on our economy or the workers. People in abortion clinics, those doctors can get jobs at other hospitals doing different things. It's just taking out one branch of the entire healthcare system. There are always other jobs for them, for specialized doctors and people like that. I just don't foresee it having any large negative effect on our economy.
I have a question for Senator Obama.
Not really. It was just 'cause he was opposing it, so.
Bill?
For Senator Obama, do you believe gay marriage should be legalized?
Personally, I'm against gay marriage. I voted against making it illegal, but I do support civil unions. So, in the country, you can have the rights. If you don't want to be fired, you can openly express your sexuality, but you won't be repressed for it legally. So, while I personally do not believe in gay marriage, but I also voted not to make it illegal, but I support civil unions.
Senator McCain, would you like to say something?
Question for me?
Yeah,
or
same one.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I believe marriage is for a man and a woman. I do not support gay marriage. That's because if you need a mother figure and father figure to have a supportive family and a stronger family, and that's what I believe. I believe in families that are run by, one man, one woman, to help make stronger families, stronger communities, and eventually a stronger country.
Go ahead, good question in the back.
When you say that you need a mother figure and a father figure, is that not a blow to single parents who raise their kids on their own? Maybe a dad is in jail or a mother has passed away or something?
Of course, I don't discount that. That is a very, very strong achievement to be able to raise a child on your own, and it's unfortunate. Of course, it should be that way. Not everyone is, blessed with that opportunity to have both the mother and father figure there. But I just believe that's how it should be. I'm not saying that necessarily it's terrible if you don't have both, but I think it's better if you do have both. Would you not agree that in a single family home, it may be better if the other figure were there?
I don't necessarily agree because I've actually done studies where people who grew up in a house where their parents dated the same race actually excelled in life, and they do exceptionally well. They're in the high market region for moneymakers. And so I wouldn't necessarily agree with you, but I respect what you have to say.
Senator Obama, this question is for you. What's your stance on the U.S. educational system and the No Child Left Behind Act?
It's not working. No Child Left Behind Act. It's not helping. Scores are down. It's just absolutely horrible. It's not working whatsoever. We need to strengthen our science and math education through other ways. We need to fund public schools more. We can't be having budget cuts, and many of the major public universities now are having budget cuts here in Florida, and I want to try to reverse that. We need to throw more money into science